and welcome to a new episode of Airport Update here from Munich City Airport. Today we have a lot of interesting traffic going in and out, and we also have a little bit of issues with the weather. It's not terrible, but there are some delays here and there that we will see throughout this episode. Right now it is about 10 o'clock in the morning here at the airfield, so let's head over to the first aircraft we will take a look at, which is an incoming aircraft from Iceland Air. This Boeing 757-200 has just arrived from Keflavik. It is right now taxiing towards the ramp. It will be going back in about 50 minutes time, so a very short turnaround for the aircraft today. As we can see at the parking position of the aircraft, there are already buses waiting and the stairs also there, so everything is ready and prepared for the Iceland Air. Just a few minutes before the Iceland Air, these two aircraft here arrived. The BMI Regional Embraer ERJ 145, which today is flying on behalf of Lufthansa. It has just arrived from Bristol and will be going out in about 35 minutes and then heading to Saarbrücken. The next aircraft is the CRJ 900 from Air Nordstrom, normally flying on behalf of Iberia Regional. It is right now holding short here at the intersection. Why? Well, I will show you in just a second. But this aircraft is coming from Valencia and will first go out late at night, as it is on a charter route today, flying for a basketball team from Valencia, which has been heading here to Munich for a tournament. And why is it holding short? Well, because of this 737-800 from Norwegian, which is right now on its way to the runway. This aircraft arrived earlier the morning from Stockholm and will now be heading out to Rome, already with about 10 minutes delay, so they really need to get going. Now let's head over to the international terminal, because there we also have a few heavies that are going in and out at the moment. Right now on its way out is this Norwegian Dreamliner 787-9. Now this aircraft is waiting here a little bit before it can get going right now, starting up the engines. It will be heading to Boston today, but why does it need to wait? Well, I will show you in just a few moments, because right now we head over to an aircraft which has just arrived, is pulling into the ramp right now as we're speaking, and it's this 777-300ER from Emirates. Now, this aircraft has of course arrived from Dubai, and that is where it will be going back again to at 12:30 in the afternoon. Another aircraft that is almost ready to go is the Airbus A350 here from Lufthansa. About 20 minutes still until the scheduled departure, and because of that the aircraft is currently being refueled while passengers are boarding the aircraft, and that is why we have the fire department standing by just as a safety precaution. The aircraft came in yesterday evening from Tokyo Haneda and will be going out to Chicago O'Hare. Now, the reason why the Norwegian was still waiting before it could get going is this aircraft here, the Airbus A320-200 from American Airlines, which is currently in pushback. So as soon as that has gone out, the Norwegian can go out. This aircraft is flying on a rotation between Munich City Airport and Philadelphia. Now let's head over to the satellite terminal to take a look at the traffic we have over there. And we start off at the non-Schengen area of the terminal, and here we have an Airbus A319 from Lufthansa that is currently being prepared for its next flight. Now this aircraft arrived in the morning about 20 minutes ago from Manchester, and it will be heading out in about 25 minutes to Sarajevo. Next to the Lufthansa Airbus A319, we have another A319, but in this case it is from British Airways. Now, this aircraft is currently being offloaded from its flight arriving from London Heathrow, and that is where it will be going back to in about 35 minutes time. Then let's head over to the Schengen part of the terminal. It's a bit quiet here at the moment, but that will of course change a little bit later again in the day. But right now we have a 737-700 from Scandinavian Airlines at the terminal here, in prime position of course for the spotters here at the airport. Now this aircraft arrived about 20 minutes ago from Stockholm and has now 25 minutes left before it will be heading out again to Stockholm in Sweden. So that's all the traffic here at the satellite terminal, so let's head out into the field and take a look at some of the aircraft we have here. And we start off with the ERJ 195 from Austrian Airlines that has arrived early in the morning from Vienna. It has only 10 minutes left now until its scheduled departure, but it's still being loaded, so it is very unlikely that this aircraft will be going out on time. So that is another aircraft that has a little bit of delay. Then we have a bus waiting here for some passengers that are just arriving with this 737-500 from Air Baltic, arriving from Riga. It has about 40 minutes turnaround now, and it's being guided into the ramp here by the Follow Me, as we can see. Now, then we have a very rare aircraft here at the airport, the Airbus A310-300 from Iran Air. This has of course arrived from Tehran and has still about 45 minutes before it needs to return there. So right now in the middle of preparations for the next flight. We can see there's a little bit of catering and a little bit of cargo going on right now. On the other side of the airfield, we have another aircraft where we already know that it will be a bit delayed. It is the 737-800 from Transavia in this very nice Peter Pan Foundation livery. It has arrived from Eindhoven, is supposed to go out in about 10 minutes, but you can see the first bus with passengers is only just arriving, so that will definitely be an aircraft that is delayed. Now over the cargo center we have some activity, for example the 767-300F from ANA Cargo, which started its journey in Osaka in Japan, flew to Singapore, from where it arrived here at Munich City Airport early in the morning, and now in about 2 hours time it will be heading out to Baku in Azerbaijan. Then we have the 747-400F from Emirates Sky Cargo. Now this aircraft has of course arrived from Dubai early in the morning and will be heading out again to Dubai at about 10 minutes past 2 in the afternoon. If we then continue our journey out at the airfield towards the more remote stands that we have and the maintenance area, we can see this Airbus A320-200 from Eurowings. There's a lot of activity around this aircraft right now. It arrived from Düsseldorf early in the morning and has now about 30 minutes time before it is supposed to go to Palma de Mallorca in Spain. Then over at the hangars at our maintenance bases, we have some aircraft as well. There we have a 737-800 from Norwegian, which will be going out to Nice in about half an hour. And there's still a little bit of preparations being done at this aircraft before it will be pushed over to a gate. Then right now on its way out from maintenance and over to a gate is actually this ERJ 190 from Lufthansa. Now this aircraft is scheduled to go out to Bremen in the northern parts of Germany in about 35 minutes time. And then the last aircraft of today is this Sukhoi Superjet SSJ 100. The aircraft is operated by CityJet on behalf of Brussels Airlines. It's supposed to go out in about 10 minutes, but the passengers are still boarding the aircraft, so that aircraft will also be on delay. So that's it for this time at the airport for the November episode of Airport Update from Munich City Airport. I hope, of course, that you have enjoyed this episode. If you have so, then do feel free to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. With that, you show your support for the series and, of course, the channel. If you're new around here and want to see more videos like this, then why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out. And bye.